is to you, wonderful people. First off, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all so much. One more round of applause for Tripod Headstand. A little backspiel. This is my part I can cry for too. So, I rapped for a long, long time, and then I kind of changed my life and became like an alternative, like rock preacher or some shit like that. So I didn't know how to. The stuff that I was doing before that I was rapping it out was very much rooted in like street life. It's just where I come from. You know, it's just a part of me that it never dies. It's just who I am. But it wasn't what I wanted. My son started talking, and I became his favorite musician right away. And every song I made, he's like, I want to hear Daddy's song, I want to hear Daddy's new song, no matter what I made. So I'm like, if my son wants to be like rapping my lyrics, singing my songs, I gotta make sure I'm singing some shit like worth hearing. And I've always wanted to have a rock and roll band. It was a dream when I was a kid. It was a dream when I was a kid, but in the projects there wasn't any rock and roll dudes. And you know, when you're in the hood, you kind of just want to just fit in and be popular and not worry about having to defend yourself by your dreams all the time. So I put my dreams in my back pocket and decided I would get to them at some point. And then I grew up and became a big boy, and I wasn't worried about people thought about me, and I felt like I could handle my own and, you know, deal with whatever comes with that. So I started my band, but I've always loved hip hop, of course. Just the sport, just grabbing a mic and just attacking it in a literary sense and making someone feel something with just like striking words and attacking staccato and the rhythmic approach of it is always been entertaining to me. I fuck with melody too, but when I'm rapping, I don't really care using melody at all. Because I do that in my band, I sing all day, and we got a fucking 50 million songs rehearsed every night. So now that I'm rapping, there's no melody, there's no choruses, so you all are just gonna hear about 9 or 10 rhythmically driven streams of consciousness. My perspective, some of my story, some ideas, some grievances with society, that type of stuff. Kim, my brother up there, when I first started rapping, I was ass, I sucked. And this is years ago. And he was making beats, and I loved it. I thought that was hot, but everyone else thought they sucked. Yes, so they didn't suck, his shit was hot. So I was weak when nobody gave me beats. And his shit was weak when nobody rapped on it. So we met each other and we've been best friends ever since. The weak dudes making music. But it's not weak no more. Yes, I want to give my birthday or any day that I'm going to celebrate, I'm always going to share it with my brother and best friend up there, Kimmy G. They'll be down, supporting me, dealt with my energy in the darkest times and the best of times. So, Kim, thank you so much.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, man, we locked in and I think it was 2010, but we're almost 15 years.
Yeah.
Getting old, man.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. One of the first dudes I met when I left Louisville, I went to Lexington. And yeah, we ain't looked back ever since. So thank you for believing in me and investing in me. I believe in investing in you the same. Let's get it going. My voice sound okay? Sound good out there? It sounds good over this beat. I can never over the beat. Yeah, this is so much space. I can never hold it. Check. Alright. Yep. Fill it out. Check. Look, I don't need nobody to vouch for me. In 03, I was in Park Hill, where the pissy couches be. These dudes be playing both sides, like they Palpatine. I done see folks down when morals collapse to greed. Where I'm from, conflicts of interest end up in casualties. Home, we rock with the fam, we rock with faculty. Yep, there's a big difference between it. When I tell my people I love them, they know I really mean it. The path for which I was chosen wasn't seen. We don't reach adulthood without being subpoenaed. There's nights that I wish that I really wouldn't have seen it. Kilos, money counters, purple needles in the freezer. It may take a whole lifetime to unlearn that. Generational curses, destined to serve crack. But life's just a blink inside the eye of eternity. Blink once you're a billionaire, blink twice you work your emergency. Life's one false movement in the box burglary. Because of that, I don't take my hardship personally. I approach my days with a sincere sense of urgency. On my own accord, I can't let no being burden me. Before I let them control me, they gon' have to murder me. By that point, it'll be a martial law emergency. They look to kill the prophet, so they don't bother to herd the sheep. Until the meat rise up against the shepherds. Here on behalf of the back whips of my ancestors, to penetrate pop culture, my purpose clandestine. A light bearer in dark skin like a demon lurking deep within the reverend. But to the far left of the spectrum, my melanin kin been chastised by oppression. Clawing tooth and nail, trying to gain a little leverage. They don't want to see me fail, poking holes in the boat. Little do they know about my life, alone I can float. And I'm floating. Check. Beat, still going. Links for the jam session was humbling. Heard the melody in my mind, but kept fumbling. It takes time to execute the vibes that we come up with. Isn't that bad and egotistical big? A late bloomer was hustling you were with your tutor. The muzzle lit, then a speck of light hit his tumor. Wow, I am the 99 percentile. It gets foul, you play too close to my follow through. Had to breathe and slow my steps up like doctors do. Got them checking out all my moves, my posture rules. If you ain't know better, you may think that I taught a few. Sunstyle 80s on my cloud nine since a good days. Yeah. Yeah, I'm checking out all my moves, my posture rules. If you ain't know better, you may think that I taught a few. Sunstyle 80s on my cloud nine since a good days. I feel warmed up. I feel good. I'm not going to tell you I used to rap a little bit, right? Just a little bit in a past life. It feels good to be back. This is like hooping for me. It's like going to the gym. It's a sport. Yeah, just keep it going. Fall short, still shooting my shot. My life's like a ball court. In the projects, we wore bandanas and long shorts. Sold drugs, shot straps, and get it all sport. Got the blood to cook the dread in my roots. Hunched over at the dice game, stuff in my boots. I ain't never made one claim that wasn't the truth. I ain't never made one claim that wasn't the love. Viasa through the week, on the weekends, I do the end. All I know is him again, shirt off on the swing. Women thinking I'm Dominican, pedal for 30-something miles just to feel the wind again. Shot dice in the beach on white t-shirts and Timberlands. And Marvin's first floor apartment, that was the heart of the project. Those childhood memories are so hard to part with. I need a rap real calm just to move on, if it's even possible. Dead on the street, he ain't make it to the hospital. On the road trip, listening to books so audible. Cause I refuse to listen to these whack rappers. There's gotta be a way that we can sue them from malpractice. Like a South American sheepdog pack of beef full of bars. And telling tall tales when they might reach the stars, but they won't reach the trenches. But we know the difference between what's real and what's blatantly fictitious. The numbers ain't adding up, we need more specifics. One time I was driving across the country for the ticket. I stopped in North Dakota at a Chick-fil-A. Was their first time seeing color just like in the giver. Eternity is right now, according to the river. You see yourself as the doctor, I ask the vendor. $10 for the ninja, jail in the blender. Eating food for thought, that's a smart dinner. Every day's another fight when you a contender. I meditate to shed light through the harsh winter. Ain't no escape with emotions, just gotta dive in them. And work my way through the waves like synchronized swimmers. I said nomadic sea gypsies in the Philippines. Talking to the water to see what my feelings mean. In tune with the mystics, get verses and hieroglyphics. Christians told the story of Jesus from the Egyptians. We set the foundation for modern day politicians. False prophets, pretending altering the scriptures. Propaganda, social media subscriptions. The revolution will be streamed for you all to witness. whatever happened to rapping. Used to write bars when you went home double tapping your life and Instagram captions. Until all fast humanity is moving backwards. Moonwalking like Michael Jackson, perpetual cold wars. Brother down my own tooth and live calling on all fours. Straddling the poverty lines, looking at my watch is gallery time. But I don't have a watch, I got a sundown. Simply then I'ma start Dre practicing my sunstyle. Check. No, I don't have a watch, I got a sundown. Simply then I'ma start Dre practicing my sun. Hey, hey, hey. Man, let me agree with it. That's a lot of bars. That's a lot of bars. That's a lot of bars. Okay. This next song is called Cobalt Blues. Anyone turn my mic up? Turn my mic up? Is it been low the whole time? You're not telling me it's been low?
It's like, you can hear your words, but the music's kind of overpowering it a little bit.
Alright, let's fix that. Check. Is that better?
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, look at the delay going. This cut's called Cobalt Blues.
Don't be sad.
It's about some of the stuff happening in the Republic of Congo and some of the stuff happening in America, some of the stuff happening in my hood, in the trap, in the streets. That works? Cool. Alright, then you cut the music down? I need some of that. Is that right? Yeah. Check. To the children in those Congolese traps, making cell phones so that we can scroll apps. Once your lungs go back, they can't go back. Nah, please forgive us for that. We got blood on our hands, we got whips on our back. The academy is dynamic and sickening in fact. Landlords raising rent but paying less taxes, throwing us in the streets, trying to erase blackness, pretending that they liberal. They just trying to get a vote. A century ago, you would've hung me with a rope. The same time Reagan was pursuing Pablo, same time Blaise Compaoré split his brother's throat and let the French take control of Burkina Faso. Another brother that betrayed his own because the devil promised him a throne. Kingdoms built on ancient burial grounds, run away, sniffed out by the master's hand. To the mothers that removed like suffering and beloved. I can't imagine your pain and certainly can't judge it. Nah, I made drug deals in public just to make a living. I promise I didn't love it. I put my scales in and the words on the way. Grateful that I have the strength to learn from my mistakes. Giving my all because it can end any given day. But even in the end, those days were still given. I'm just trying to lead a life worth living in the kitchen on Thanksgiving. I'm the one telling the truth about the pilgrims to the children. Our cousins was brought here on ships back in the day. And they were lucky if they died on the way. For a while I had a hard time finding my face. Pictures of white Jesus and I saw the lies in his face. Living in my mind is easier than trying to escape. Half the time I seem cousin, but I'm not though. I'm astral projected through the cosmos, breaking the strings of time like a pop smoke. I wanna say another one gone too soon. The energy don't die, it just shifts and moves. The universe does what it has to do. So try not to feel like it's attacking you. We all have to learn to be adaptable, cause it can be your turn out the blue. Check. The universe does what it has to do. So try not to feel like it's attacking you. We all have to learn to be adaptable, cause it can be your turn out the blue. True. Acceptance. Powerful concept. Acceptance. What you got, Kimmy, G? What's Verosima? Yeah, this song's called Verosima. That translates to hero pose in Sanskrit. Yeah, you know when I come in? You can tell when I come in? I can't tell, we're coming in now? Right here? Check. I just traveled across the globe, cracking the Da Vinci Code. And I pack more books than I pack clothes. It ain't how you look, it's more about what you know. Don't tell them your secrets, I'm not saying that I believe it. Hypothetically speaking, though, you see what happened to Jesus, or how Rico did Mitch. Put effort in the backstabbing just to be a snitch. Forgot my Polaroid, I'm at the Pantheon piss. Back in the room, lighting the mood, reading Kurt Vonnegut. Meditate for a few and forget what the problem is. It's all in the past, but there's nothing that I can do now. Life taught me attempts at attachment are all futile. My yoga teacher told me grab 2 blocks and 2 tabs, cause I might need those. Let go of your ego. At the front of the man and veracity, that's zero. After the flow, I buy me some soup, I do the miso. Mind, body, soul, we a group, yeah, that's the trio. John Mayer, Steve Jordan, and Pino Palladino. Black sweat, super to hood, incognito. Don't get it misunderstood, I feel that a G code. Wanna know what that means, huh? Can't imagine the things that I really seen, huh? How we from trapping and traveling over the seas, huh? Me in yoga class, been teaching people to breathe. I'm not totally convinced that this isn't a lucid dream, a version of the Truman Show, but you viewing me on the screen. Simulation or not, this may be all that we got. I take the little that gives and I'm making it to a lot. Like Santiago in the T-shop, is it alchemy? I'm the baby Michael Jackson held over the balcony. Just like the king, these white folks got it out for me. They're melanin green, make them perceive themselves doubtfully. It's not our job to make you feel secure. Don't bring a drama to us, they get the signal for it. There's enough going on, though I don't want a war. At this point it feels like it may be hard to avoid. Look, the slave labor in the prisons, Yemen malnutrition, Syrian drone strikes, Israeli ballistic missiles, white hooded grand wins with American terrorism. Careless politicians asking us to bear with them, while you use our tax dollars and go and rob the village. Who you kidding? Certainly not me. So make the conscious decision to purposely not see what's going on. But I grew up on Marvin. I remember roaches in my mama's project apartment. She put a towel in the door, thinking that it would stop them. Fried bologna sandwich, chicken flavored top ramen. It was cuisine for a black teen in the ghetto regime. Elohim, peace to the gods, descendants of kings. It was cuisine for a black teen in the ghetto regime. Elohim, peace to the gods, descendants of kings. Yes, sir. Anybody remember the war on drugs? Anybody keep them the war on drugs? How's that going? Yeah. Check. They're trying to force me this propaganda. They're trying to force me this. They're trying to force me this. Run it back, King G, run it back, let me have that. Yeah. Check. They're trying to force me this propaganda. Cool. No, I drop. Come talk just for a minute. They're trying to force me this propaganda. I'm not nodding my head to mediocre white rappers. I'm a fan of the national anthem, you still slaves. You wouldn't believe that if I vote, the system will change. My people still working dead-end jobs for less than a livable wage. Buying designer before we get our bills paid. Cause it's hard to accept the poverty. To be honest, I've been broke for a while and it don't bother me. I watch good movies and I keep something for me to eat. Read good books and do yoga 6 times a week. Meditating in the mornings and pray before I go to sleep. Speaking of food though, I couldn't help but noticing there ain't no fresh fruit inside that West End grocery. It shows a lot of liquor on overpriced gas. Not sure what it all means, I can stop and I might ask. When I was younger, these cartoons for those cigarette ads. Then I had the nerve to start the war on drugs. You gotta ask yourself, was that what it really was? Or was it really just a war on liquor? That community still with a whole lot of contradiction, but they make it up to be something different than estheticians. Ain't no way you'll convince us that we really the problem. We ain't stolen no land, but we ain't done no robbing. We got O.J. Simpson, I got Jeffrey Dahmer, the great white hope for Epstein in the Bahamas. My tax money's going to the American Samoa. So back protest the genocide. My money won't go to the Israeli apartheid. I was making excuses to get some extra cheese, cause my 9 to 5 don't cover my basic needs. So the non-profit to help my community, to find my stuff under IRS scrutiny. Every month we get hit with a renewal fee. Trying to own my name, images like this, protect ourselves from all of the whiteness. It's impossible, can't make a living without obstacles. And if you ask for help, then they gon' laugh at you. I'm just involved with conversations out of Africa. So the kids, you want to, but I won't be silenced. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love language, the art of language. Conversation, rap, talking, yelling. You can do so much with a voice, right? A voice has so much power. And you can waste it too. You can waste a voice. So be mindful about that. That's your voice. And the voice doesn't really have to be a literal voice. It can be like the language you put on paper or something that you send somebody, or a letter or a painting. Whatever your voice is, do not take it for granted. That's it. Because I got some people that their voices are gone, they can't get them back. And yeah, so darkness. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Check. I don't mean to be rude, but none of these dudes can give on me. I mean it quite literally. I just landed in Italy. My cell phone don't work out here. Neither should reading and see. Maybe take some time to go brush up on your geography. 10th Street Dre apostrophe. After the E. Came along with from peddling a weed for 10G. I'm peddling crack with Dirty Dre on 26th Street. This is where I first met Germany and Red. God bless their souls. 20 years later, when both of them dead, the streets been caught up with them both. But every time that I saw them, I let them know that I love them. We all know that those types of losses are all a part of the hustle. We were young dudes swinging from the vines in the heart of the jungle. Twisting our fingers, throwing up signs, in the party with a bundle. Now I'm meditating on a mountain. This transformation is astounding. And my life goal is just low exposed. I don't need no thousands. Picture my life in panoramic, picture my hustling for arm balance, making the most of my moments. There's a power chiller chew on you in the moment. I need to see it. Rainy day yoga at the park on the red mat. Yeezy sweatsuit, 60 for the cent, jet black. Strange times that we living in. Bombing hospital children. Tax dollars killing children. My mom's fighting off the pilgrims. They're sold in the millions. Uncle Sam killing us in billions. White men keep playing God, thinking they markets for real years. Until the real hit, yeah, until the storm come. We seen it all before, like we telling fortunes. Another house foreclosed, the poor left without a home. Red line segregation, condominium gentrification. Senior citizens working the day shift and dead-end jobs that they can't quit. While these billionaires are building spaceships, cause they know that the end is adjacent. Rich men getting faceless, they all afraid of Asian. But there ain't no escaping the blaze of hell that awaits them. Peace to the Haitians, one of the few revolutions that made it. I died for liberation before I pretend I'm okay with enslavement. Y'all try to pay the natives, and the wish I did to Mount Rushmore, but they won't accept the payment because the principle is worth much more. Our struggle is a part of yours. Egotism got us on the war, like God the rock gotta find a cure. How does love speak so obscure? Yeah. Our struggle is a part of yours. Egotism got us on the war, like God the rock gotta find a cure. Why does love seem so obscure? Our blood no different than yours. How much more can we afford to lose? Yeah. Give me a 30. Give me a 30 seconds. Thank y'all. So little context. Everybody got a story. We grew up in the streets. Everybody I grew up with, for the most part, is dead. Most of my homies is dead. My best friend up there, met him later on in life. I only got a few friends that have known me, that have been around for some decades. Little Jeff back here, Sketch over there, my dog J-Mo, but most of my homies, they'll let you know, are in the dirt somewhere. They're gone. So about 3 months ago, I was given an opportunity to go to Italy on a yoga retreat. I'm a hustler from the projects. We was, selling dope and in court as juveniles, fighting for our freedom. You know, and I never thought that I would even get off that project porch, you know, out of that basement in the West End. So to be, you know, sitting crisscross applesauce on a hillside in Italy, based on moving my body and breathing, and just being a part of this community is it's a big deal for people from where I'm from. You know, so yeah, that song is called Conspiria, and it's about my time in Italy. It was inspired by that. I mention that a lot because I wrote most of this music around the time that I was making that trip. And it's really eye-opening. Yeah, the moment that I realized the world was bigger than the project porch we was shooting dice on, the moment that clicked in my mind, life changed, and existence became a lot more meaningful, became a lot more intentional with how I moved. And I'm grateful for that realization. I'm grateful for Spirit and Source for showing me that. It's nothing that I did to discover it on my own. It was definitely given to me. So I'm grateful for that. Thank y'all for hearing that spiel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Russell Crowe? Hey, love y'all, thank you. We got like 300 or 400 more. You fuckers ain't going nowhere. Lock the door. Hey, that delay is hard. Check. Yo. Alright. My dog. My ancestors had shackles on their wrists and on their ankles. I'm highlighting passages from Viktor Frankl. These dudes will steal your style and forget to thank you. American culture is nothing but appropriation. Look, I grew up in Kentucky by the river embankment, where the water's all dirty, you'll get sick if you drink it. Centuries ago, this land belonged to the natives. The whiskey that you love came from black enslavement. The same blood built the track where the horses races. Look, our brothers only do the sports and entertainment, right? They love to hear us rap and see us on stages. Yeah, all the Jack Harlows, the Chaz and Davids. This is their Coliseum with the gladiators. So I guess that makes me Russell Crowe then. And you would be Joaquin, now is it Joaquin? Call it what you want, I'm gonna call it what it is. Most of my homeboys died back when we were kids. You were home watching Menace, thinking it's a gimmick. My people in the streets being murdered and convicted of non-violent crimes and carry a life sentence. Meanwhile, who y'all think making the fentanyl? I hate to tell y'all, the politicians involved. Johnson & Johnson sponsoring campaigns. So why is it so bad when black folks sell cane? I can't burn a bridge I never need to cross. As long as I spread truth, I never see a loss. Look, we'll never cross paths, cause I'm in the streets doing pull-ups on a lamppost while you still asleep. Look, I withstand the winter and embrace the heat. The way of the land is give more than you keep. I make a way for you and God makes a way for me. Krishna told Arjuna sometimes war is the way to peace. But don't act on impulse, gotta move patiently. Like Diego Rivera painting a revolution. I dedicate my art to changing the institution. Nah, I am not a puppet for pop culture amusement. The language of suffering, I can speak it fluent. I'm a light bearer, leading breath and movement to my broken people, bringing them towards congruence. This spiritual practice predates the ancient ruins. Picture the people of Machu Picchu, sun saluting. A monk on fire protesting the persecution of Vietnamese Buddhists. Needless to say that Cooper supported by the U.S. But you do that. Or maybe you didn't. But you should. You should figure out what this country's really doing. Dig deep. Cut the news off. Cut the news off. Just feel the spirit. You don't gotta read nothing. You don't gotta watch nothing. You can just feel the pain. You can feel the lies. Just feel the spirit. You can feel the lies. Speak the truth. Yeah. Oh yeah, love song? Part 2. Yeah. Check. This reminds me of an Ozzy Brothers joint. This chord progression's hot, I guess that's besides the point. Take me back to them old days and Granny's D-Song. When I was a young boy, I had support that I could lean on when things didn't go right, and they often didn't. My pops went to prison, we drove to Vermont to go visit. I feel like this track should be a love song, but love's just like life, it don't last long. So when I write about love, it's a sad song, so I tend to focus on the pain that reminds me that I'm alive. Talk about the hardships, the hustle and homicide, not because it sells, but because I know it well. I was 12 with a 9 really resting on my belt. Really was 13, but times go by fast. The light from the muzzle like a photo flash before it captures your life and then ends it. So when you walk in the door with your intention, you be wandering aimlessly around the henchman. Gotta have a purpose on a mission to get it back this quicksand. With the cops and politicians showing a good hand, cutting the cards, red, white, blue, picket signs stuck in the yard. Trying to make an honest living, but they making it hard. It's a full-time job being black and alive. It takes audacity to do more than survive. My homie Section 8 application just got denied. She got a month to find a home, now she gon' be outside. And she got 2 kids, she just called me crying. Man, I feel like this beat should be a love song, but love's just like life, it don't last long. So when I write about love, it's a sad song, so I tend to focus on the pain that reminds me that I'm alive. Yeah. Check. I tend to focus on the pain that reminds me when I survived. Yeah, you want yours, me mine. Need a little more time. That's that right, yeah. We got 2 joints. Thank you so much for listening to my spirit rant. Hey, that's my little brother right there. Give me some of that love. Look at it. There Hey, y'all, Henry. Adrian. Right? Yeah. That. Cut that out some. I need a little more music. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. One to the top. Yeah. That sound okay, Demo? You hear me? That sound cool? Check. The pressure building up like a submarine with a loose ball. You don't know until it's too late and everything explodes. Like you step on a nail, you don't feel it in your soul. You ever walk through the snow to make a sail in the cold? I ain't talking Avon, I'm talking Barksdale. Rest in peace, my brother Briscoe from Mount Clarksdale. When I ride through the east, I always think of him. When I ride on the beat, it's like I'm singing hymns. Big shots in the tree poles, I spread my limbs and let them wave in the wind for a balance challenge. That's what life is, trying to find meaning by day for what the night did. Everything is everything, like Lauren is saying. Independence is universal, no foreign exchange. If hope was the currency, my financial status wouldn't be what it is currently. But in this karma cycle, you gotta earn your keep. The signs all around that you gotta learn to beat. It's not about survival, it's about evolution. What you're willing to sacrifice determines what you get. Better yet, it determines who you are. Many nights I've spent on my back, talking to the stars. I wonder who I am in those alternate dimensions. Am I on my yoga mat breathing, practicing some attention? Or am I on the corner in need of an intervention? I'll embrace either role, just show me the way to go. The university's further than we can ever know. As long as I have a heart, I'ma have a home. Reigning eternal in the sun god's inferno. Content with the natural order of things. Flowers grow from the storms and the spring brings. It'll be a hot summer, missiles fly out of horizons. Meet me in Valhalla, I'm going out riding. Mother Earth won't leave, she'll be the sole survivor. As a lover in a eulogy, we're all at her. Pointing fingers confusedly, avoiding mirrors, blaming everybody but you and me. The mood is one of serenity. When you live right, you die with dignity. I just booked a flight out to Italy. You'll get night on the beaches in different beats. Exploring the joy of life like I'm Henry Matisse. But even when I leave, my heart's still stuck in the streets. The sounds in the gunshot used to sing in his sleep. It's so ghetto. Even when I leave, my heart's stuck in the streets. The sounds in the gunshots used to sing in his sleep. It's so ghetto. Singing alive in the sport, I got the gold medal. Yeah. I dedicate everything I do to my dogs, man. Rest in peace to my big brother White, my little brother Jordan Adams, Pistol P, Briscoe, It's our last song. It's called Denny's Breakfast. Alright, come on, somebody. I know I gotta have a speech before my last song. Give me a time for a speech. Give me a speech is my last song, for God's sake. Thank you all so fucking much for listening to my soul rant. My soul rant.
Thank you, cuz.
Right, thank you.
No, I got you. No, I got you. This cut's called Denny's Breakfast.
Virgo season.
Yeah. Hurry these up.
Yeah.
Don't be riding through the city. Oh, these nights. Game wars. Keep them to yourself. So this cut's called Denny's Breakfast. About a decade ago, was it that long? It been that long. 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, or some amount of years. I used to drive across the country. I was hustling. I was driving from here to Cali, a time or two on filling the trunk up with whatever we was filling the trunk up with, we was making it back. I got suspended license, we hustling, we on the road. I just got my license. I got a permit now, I don't have a license right now. It's been suspended since 2016. But we was on the interstate, there's a different type of life. And yeah, I probably had Denny's at a truck stop in every state. From here in California, I done had Denny's in North Dakota, I done had Denny's in Colorado, I done had Denny's in Arkansas, Texas. Just imagine being a black man in Arkansas, Texas with whatever the fucking 30 pounds, 40 pounds of weed in your trunk. It's a different life, it's a different time. Yes, I'm happy to be here and to be seen and to have community and to be able to share love and electricity with you all and just share these stories because there's tons of folks that got similar stories but they're not alive to tell those stories, or they're not coherent, or they're not in a space where they have the safety or freedom to come outside and share that story. I can take this story to any hood in this city and I'm okay. So I feel like I made it. Let's hit it. Denny's Breakfast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. From the top. I told you to do that hit. I just like the hit. I didn't really need to go out with the hit. Yeah. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Feeling existential. Watching Portrait of a Lady on Fire. First off, if you haven't seen that film, you should try it.
Yes.
Then ask yourself, would you rather be loved or desired? And those concepts aren't mutually exclusive, of course. I'm just curious, if you had to make one, what would be your choice? Could you read between the lines, fill in the blanks with your mind? Like a novelist or astrologist, predicting the end of time. Crying on my yoga mat, thinking about friends that died. Still I try to be kind and see this life through the children's eyes. It's hard when even the children are subject to genocide. Devils in disguise, wearing suits and ties. With schools laugh out, why they being the bluest eye. White folks don't like to be scrutinized. It wasn't sexually explicit, she just called at the system. The white gaze staring, glaring against us. They fill our streets with liquor, use our men to fill the prisons. They doing slave labor, making boxes for Amazon shipments. The warden of the state jail and there with Donald Trump. They had a meeting in Florida and they ate McDonald's lunch, discussing global affairs, oil and arms deals, and all the terroristic organizations that aren't real. Look in the state, claim the third world resources, distracting the mainland, passing bills on abortion while the cobalt industry is still reeling in a fortune. Ever since they killed Mike, black folk being voiceless. My people deal white cause we don't have no choices. What's the difference between brown farmers and the difference between a running back? That bar's important. That bar's important. Matter of fact, we're gonna have a question real quick. What's the difference between Frank Lucas and Brown Foreman? We got any students that want to answer the question? Was it between Frank Lucas and Brown Foreman? What's the difference, Sally?
Frank Lucas is the
Frank Lucas is the person that sold the good heroin in New York and American Gangster. And Brown Foreman is the white man that sold the stolen bourbon in Kentucky. But one of them did 25 years in prison, and one of them is a philanthropist.
Which one?
That's the difference there.
25 years in prison.
Frank Lucas, the black man that sold the heroin. You could have guessed that. Give me this.
We're gonna do a
Yeah. Hell yeah, history teacher. Yeah, all right here. I'm gonna try it again. Feeling existential. Watching portrait of a lady on fire. First off, if you haven't seen that film, you should try it. Then ask yourself if you'd rather be loved or die. Those concepts are mutually exclusive, of course. I was curious if you had to ask what would be a choice. Did you read between the lines, filling the blanks with your mind? Like a novelist, an astrologist, predicting the end of time. Crying on my yoga mat, thinking about prison died. Still I trying to be kind and see this light through my children's eyes. It's hard when even the children are subject to genocide. Devils in disguise, wearing suits and ties. The schools lie about why they been the bluest eye. White folks don't like to be scrutinized. It wasn't sexually explicit, she just called at the system. The white gaze staring, glaring against us. They fill our streets with liquor, use our men to fill the prisons. They doing slave labor, making boxes for Amazon shipments. The world ended in state jail in bed with Donald Trump. They had a meeting in Florida and they ate McDonald's lunch, discussing global affairs, oil and arms deals, and all the terroristic organizations that aren't real. Look at the state plan, the third world resources, distracting the mainland, passing deals on abortion while the cobalt industry is drilling in the fortune. Ever since they killed Mike, black folk being voiceless. My people deal white cause we don't have no choices. What's the difference between Frank Lucas and Brown Foreman? The difference between the felon and the philanthropist. The difference between privilege and not having it. The difference is whose back you with. Look at the sentences black men get. 10 years for trafficking, while a priest gets a stress slapping in for touching on another Catholic kid. The luck of the draw, are you Aryan or African? I did not get the skin by accident. This ancestral energy I've been channeling, tapping into Egyptian Kemetic practices. I move with intention, it's not haphazardous. Ill-equipped henchmen do not have half of this. The kids don't think we sampled this. I'm like Robert Johnson, finger picking lips in the projects. I'm the alien that brought math back to the Aztecs. Before Cortez took Tenochtitlan, I'm meditating, I'm focusing. Ustrasen, the heart opening. Working toward my solar plexus. I feel it in my gut. No more butterflies moving in the right direction. My line work is so hectic and emotional, mass dangling. The neighborhood that you grew up in was neglected. I drove units through Texas. You can ask any of my exes. We had short stop Diddy's breakfast, and I never ever missed the exit. Yeah, not one time. I did miss the exit one time. No U-turns. Yeah. Drove units through Texas. Asked me and my exes. Your truck stop in his breakfast. So ever missed the exit. And thank y'all so much for being here and listening to me. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all stick around for like 7 minutes. We're gonna sing happy birthday cake shit.
We got cake?
I don't know if it's cake. I'm just I'm telling people to stay.
Thank you for the cake, y'all. We got it at 3 a.m. Love y'all. Thank y'all.